Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RanDOTA. As always, I am D, your host for the show where the meta doesn't matter, and if you can hear the laugh in my voice, it's because I literally dropped into this live game, and it was paused because two people were already DC'd. Namely, we had the Ancient Apparition and the Phoenix DC'd, and it was kind of hilarious. Oh, hold that thought, because we've already got some blood going on. Are they actually going to get this kill is the question. Yep, there's first blood. Anyway, we can go and introduce the teams. But actually, before that, I want to tell you guys that... Actually, let me see something. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen it yet. Actually, let's check the scoreboard just to make sure. Yeah, okay. The reason I wanted to cast this one is because I saw that we have a pro in this game, namely... one of these players is MATUMBAMAN from, I think he's on Virtus Pro right now. He might be on Liquid. I saw him playing earlier today during an actual tournament match. So I'm guessing that's over. Lots of applause. Thank you guys. Thank you. I'm not the one they're applauding. I know. Anyway, I'm going to introduce the teams. First off, we have Yamich playing on the Sven in the top lane for the Dire, being assisted by Jafar playing the Ancient Apparition. Lots of Disney name people in this game. When I say that, I mean Dota 2 in general. On the Phoenix, wandering around a little bit, but currently up here in the top lane, we have Charlie the Unicorn. Mid lane, we have Dip Filings playing the Queen of Pain. That's just, I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at that name. And then Jelly, I'm gonna call you Jelly, playing the Nyx Assassin in the bottom lane. Currently up against him in the bottom lane, we have Heen1337, Heen Leet. Meanwhile, Yamich takes down somebody in the top lane. We'll talk about that in a second. We have Heen Leet playing the Venomancer in the bottom lane for the Radiant, supported by Sturden, who did give up our first blood. Yamich gets a double kill on the top lane, and I can't get up there just yet. So we're going to go ahead and go up there. Yamich gets a kill. Hear Me was one of the ones he killed here on the Lich. The other one he killed was Delphinus Cocoso playing the Slardar. Meanwhile, mid lane for the Radiant, we have one playing on the Razor. This has been a blood-soaked top lane in like the last 30 seconds, and I'm sorry I missed 2 kills, but when you're introducing the teams, it's either you introduce them or you go and get the kills, and the kills came out so quick I was not paying attention. I'm sorry. Jafar is going to deny Hear Me the rest of that clarity potion. Already got a point in the Bash of the Deep. That's an interesting choice for Cocoso. Or call you Delphino. Because most people tend to skip over Bash the Deep, get Guardian Sprint and Slithering Crush first off. Meanwhile, we've got point in Stormhammer, point in Warcry already up on Yamich. Good choices. Speedy Bug. Dip Filing's taking a bit of damage, has double deny there against one on the Razor. Although one is currently still massively ahead on the last hits chart at 21 and 9. Although if he had an unstable current, that would have hurt Dip Filings a little bit more. Icarus dive in, along with the Fire Spirit onto Delphino. He's just sitting there, literally just sitting there. He knows he's dead. Charlie the Unicorn picks up that one. Currently about just about an 1100 gold lead for the Dire. Let's see if somebody could just, if Hirmi could just throw out a good hit onto Yamich there. Oh, before he needs 20 seconds. There's the second point in Sacrifice. Although Sacrifice now goes up to 90%, so you can actually get a ton of mana back for that. Good Icarus dive forward. Delfino is way out of position here. He's gotta die. Sorry, that was my finger brushing the microphone. Jelly currently taking a bit of damage. Ooh, good poison scale from Heenleet. Venomous scale. Why do I get... Yeah, well. I was gonna say it's the Venomancer, not the Poison Mancer. Ooh, good stun there. Poison ward comes out. Are they gonna get him? No, although he's got the poison sting, so he's taking for quite a bit of damage. There he goes. There's a reason you don't normally see Venomancer, but then again, there's a reason you can see Venomancer and have him do well. Lich and Slardar are missing. Actually, Lich is sitting here at the big camp. Slardar, on the other hand, is in mid, roughly. More poison damage going out onto Jelly. Meanwhile, Charlie the Unicorn is just picking up kill after kill by melting people. This is not normal for a Phoenix. Normally the kills should be going to the Sven. Well, the Sven's on 5 kill participation, whereas the Phoenix is on 6. Excuse me. Out comes the Frost Blast. Yamich is in trouble. Out comes the Stormhammer onto the Lich. Icarus dive forward from the Phoenix. Not going to be enough. Is going to be enough to kill the Lich, but can Delfino get this kill onto the Sven? No, he cannot. He's going to have to turn and run. He's already on fire. Guardian Sprint comes out. One good hit. Smash. Or Slithering Crush. He does get the kill, but he's going to pay for it. Charlie the Unicorn Yamich pauses the game as Jafar disconnects. As Charlie the Unicorn picks up his 4th kill without dying. This is a Phoenix, people. I have no idea what that said. Anybody who speaks Russian, or... I guess it's Russian? I guess that's the technical term for that name? Anyway, if anybody speaks the language, please let me know what they say in the comments, because I ain't got a bloody clue. Meanwhile, top tier 1's actually taking just under half damage. Tier 1 on bottom for the Dire is almost down to is actually right around a third. Charlie comes in. Razor is in trouble. Yep, they're gonna burn him down. Dip Filings actually gets that kill, so. Karina Payne's not a super greedy mid laner because most of her stuff is based. I mean, she can do a lot of damage with good items, but she's also Blink, Scream, Sonic Wave are her big damage items. Ooh, we got a No, this is not Vendetta. This is just Invisibility. That's a ton of Plague wards, though. I think Jelly's waiting to see if there's anybody coming to help him. They're on the way, actually. But oh no, he's got it. Yeah, he had to go now. The Impale is on target, but so is the poison. Out comes the Sonic Wave. Can they get this Venomancer? Oh, that's a great block with the ward. They could see him for a second there because of the ice vortex, but he manages to get out of there. So kinetic field goes up. Jelly is chasing down Sturden, but he's he's currently using Vendetta. He's going in. Let's see. He do 318 damage. Not enough to kill the Venomancer in one blow. They spotted him thanks to that sentry ward that he didn't see them place down. Thank you, Cobramancer. Meanwhile, one on this Razor's just going to town on this tower. Oh, but Jafar gets the deny. Well played. Delfino going back in. He's died 4 times, but he's gotten a kill, so it's not all bad. Oh. About quarter of a second too late on that impale. In comes the Razor from behind, gets stunned up because of the Spike Carapace, but Delfino is here as well. He's got static link up, but he's also frozen now, so he's still only 38 damage, but if he can get one hit... Oh, but it's not going to be enough, because that impale. Queen of Pain onto the Slardar. Shadow Strike gets the kill. We have lost a tower, but only one so far. Really? Really, Matumbaman? Uncommented? Battle Cup. Cluckles the Brave. Don't see that courier too often. Kinda sad, because it's funny. Meepo dances over a grave. Zeus doing Zeus things. Drake and another Battle Cup. Set Mantle of the Seric and Tyrant. Cups of Forbidden Knowledge, Robe, and Cage of Forbidden Knowledge, along with the core of the Seric and Tyrant. That actually looks pretty evil. Whoops. I missed something, I'm sorry. Good Icarus dive out by Charlie the Unicorn. Where is Queen of Pain anyway? Oh, she's over here getting a little bit of jungle farm going. Oh! Chain Frost out along with Static Storm into the kinetic field. Sonic Wave though blasts the Lich in the back, so it ends up being a 2-for-1. In favor of the Dire. They only lose the Ancient Apparition, but the Radiant lose their Disruptor and their Lich. Sad trombone indeed, Charlie. They found Delfino. Jelly's got him with an Impale. Jafar is nearby, but oh, and actually that just tells them that Jafar is here because the negative are in charge. Oh, Cold Feet, is it gonna proc? Yeah, it is. Meanwhile, Jelly does not make it out of this, and so Jafar is gonna have to run. Icarus dive in from Charlie. Is the burn gonna be enough? No, just barely not. Less than 100 HP left on the Slardar there. Gold is actually a very good conductor of electricity. Ooh, looks like the Lich might have a problem here. Nope. Heat. Instead, they're going on the Venomancer. Frost Blast used along with Vendetta and the Impale. That's a dead Veno. Meanwhile, Charlie did actually fall over here to Delfino. The Slardar got himself a kill. His second kill of the game, and it's on a big hit. Taking down the Unicorn. First time I've seen somebody actually make that one. Because yeah, you can modify, like I said earlier, but you can actually modify your chat wheel. And it's just, it's actually not a bad idea to do it, because you can change what messages are. Hold that thought. Spike Carapace actually got the stun off the plasma field. Out comes the Poison Nova. Does it land? No. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's bad. And the Ice Blast lands on 3. So that means that these 3 can't heal until that wears off. I mean, there was a no dangerous shatter then, but... This is a Vendetta. Static Storm onto the Queen of Pain. She's in trouble. Gotta get out of there. Chain Frost comes out, only hits the Queen of Pain. Not a very strong one. He's got Icarus Dive ready. He's getting out of there. He's actually gone Supernova. Not gonna get the kill. Oh, actually, I take that back. They just barely got it. Ice Blast misses everybody. So far, it's been a weird ultimates standoff in this last fight. I mean, we had Heen use the Poison Nova, miss everybody. The Supernova tried to use to save Charlie, but just barely didn't get it. And Chain Frost only landed on only hit the Queen of Pain, so. I think the Radiant know you guys are here. Well, they know Yamage is here now. He's actually been pretty quiet for a Sven. I mean, he's gotten 3 kills, so that's pretty good, but he's been farming up like a boss. He's going straight Sange and Yasha. He's got his Mask of Madness. It's a good build. Gives him decent survivability, good chase potential. The only thing is, with Mask of Madness on, he does take a ton more damage. Actually... Okay, so that's what they did. They changed it. It used to be that you took a percentage more, like you took like 10% more damage while Berserker mode was active from the Mask of Madness. Now it's just you lose 5 armor. That's actually much better in terms of survivability. Meanwhile, Dip Filings took down the mid-tier 1. The top-tier 1 has fallen as well, so... Actually, Dire Side's lost all of their tier 1s, whereas the Radiant have only lost 1. This seems to have been becoming the new thing, where one team will take down a single tower on the enemy side, while losing all of their towers in the tier 1. Now, this is not to say that the Dire are gonna lose just off this, but it puts them behind. In comes a big Frost Blast, hits on 4, doesn't quite hit the Slardar. Almost did, but he was running into it. Good combo, actually, is Frost Blast and Supernova. Jafar is dead. Tries to get a kill on Hirami, but... Tier 1 on bottom is about to fall. Yamage has decided I'm going back to base. Uh-oh. I was gonna say Jelly and the Slardar and the Nyx. Ooh, 2 more seconds and the Slithering Crush would have been off cooldown. Something I know this sounds crazy, but Slithering Crush is actually a very good reason to pick up an Octarine Core for Slardar. Corrosive Haze onto Sturden, but I think that's mostly a vision. Incoming Frost Blast lands on just Delfino. The Dire are getting positioned, but can they actually do anything about this? Charlie's starting it off with a couple of Fire Spirits, but... Meanwhile, Yamich takes down the top tier 1. Good Spike Carapace. Impale straight onto Heen. Ooh, glimpse back into the field. Jelly's in trouble. He's dead. Again, the Poison Nova doesn't land on anybody, but the Chain Frost is bouncing around. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong for the Radiant. As they've traded 3 for 1. Looks like it's going to be 4 as Heen goes down. Net run. Yamich makes it 4 for 1. Taken down Hear Me. That's a 5 for 1. That's a team wipe right there. That puts our Dire squad ahead by 7,700 gold. Oh, okay. I know what Queen of Pain was talking about there. There's now not a single tier 1 across the map. Oh, you came into the wrong place, Venomancer. He warps to his shrine and promptly finds himself surrounded by 3. That's a very dead Veno. Yeah, y'all do. I mean, there's a sentry ward right there, but that doesn't show you vision. I have to do the shrines. Blink Slithering Crush onto Charlie. Already he's lost more than half his health. Out comes the Supernova, but he's probably gonna survive it this time. Yeah, he is, and he's actually gonna get a return kill. They're gonna get 2 out of this. They're gonna get 3 actually, because Sturden burns down as well. Make that 4. This all kind of started with Heen's death. This is gonna be another team wipe down. Whoa. The Dire are ahead 24 to 11. This Phoenix man has gone nuts. I mean, come on. That is just... This is some of the best support Phoenix play I've ever seen. They're calling for retreat. Delfino jumps in but misses this crush. They glimpse the Phoenix. They got him. Can they kill him in the time frame though? Out comes the Chain Frost. It's gonna hit some creeps. Oh, they are gonna get it, but Sonic Wave comes through. Down goes the Venomancer. Kinetic Field is out, but nobody's inside of it because there's no follow-up. Takes down the Slardar as well. Yamich jumps in. Static Link is going to steal 84 damage from the Sven, but he's still doing huge damage. Another glimpse back onto Jelly this time. Going to get that kill. Turns out to be a 2 for 2. Also, actually, no, I'll cover that at the end of the game. Sorry, don't listen to me. Almost 12,000 gold laid up for the Dire. Check the net worth. Top two. Okay, this is a really sad thing for the Radiant right now. Their top farmer is at 8,000. He's only about 2,000 ahead of the Phoenix, who is a position 4 hero normally. Now granted, the Nyx Assassin on the Dire squad is way behind where he needs to be competitive. But then again, there's also the fact that the Razor is about, at the lowest, is 3,000 gold behind the mid laner, the opposite mid laner. When you're 3,000 gold behind your opposite number and you were actually dominating them in lane, hold that thought, we got another fight. Out comes the Supernova instantly into a Static Storm, but it's already 2 dead. It doesn't matter. Nyx Assassin gets deleted. Out comes Charlie from the egg. Things are burning. Icarus dive through. It's a 3-kill lead, so it's a 3-1 so far as Dip Filings takes down Sturden. This is a brutal massacre so far. While the Radiant can find pickoffs, they can't find real victories. I mean, they get out of there with just Heen and Delfino. Yes, they got rid. Yes, they took out Jelly, but Ice Blast flying out. But oh, the Poison Nova actually lands this time, but it's not going to do near enough damage, I don't think. Roshan got poisoned up as well. This is a level 20 Sven at 26 minutes. The Radiant now move in. They're going to try and take Roshan themselves. Out comes the Plasma Field to push back the Dire. Charlie, Icarus dives forward, pops the Sunray. It gets glimpsed back. Good Blink Crush from Delfino, but he doesn't have any follow-up except to use Corrosive Haze and get Thunderstrike onto the Phoenix. Shrine getting popped. So Sunray coming in, there's nobody in the pit except for Roshan himself. Dip Filings currently just blinking around using Scream of Pain to farm up. Meanwhile, the Radiant is still not giving up on this Roshan kill. The big guy's down below half health, so... We got a couple of pings. Sven's coming in. He's already popped the Warcry. Ice Blast is going to land on 2 of them. Icarus dive, hits Heen. Out comes the Sunray. They're going hard on the Venomancer. Out comes the Supernova. Yamich is wicked sick as he takes down 1 on the back lines. Where was this? Supernova lands. All it stuns is the Lich, who gets promptly killed by the Queen of Pain. Out comes the Kinetic Field, but it doesn't matter. They didn't stop Yamich, and he's going to town. He's got chops for days. Sturden gets stunned up by the Spike Carapace and gets destroyed. That's a 3rd team wipe in less than 10 minutes. I wish I had the one that I'm thinking of, but I'm kind of wishing I had 2 of the voice lines and I could play them for you guys, but there's 2 of them I'm thinking of right now. There's the one from LD that's pretty meme-tastic and kind of famous, where it's like, he's talking about, this is a game from back in like TA3 days where they're all dead. And then there's another one that comes up a couple later in the line. I don't know which caster it is, but he literally just goes brutal, savage, wrecked. Because that's kind of what's going on right now. Yamich calling for Roshan. The big guy's regenerated a bit of his health, but even he's going, what the hell is going on right now? You can't tell it because he's got that general expression on his face. I mean, look at that face. How could you possibly want to hurt this guy? Look at him. He's cute. Except for that sword sticking out of his butt. Yeah, if you don't like the vocal lines. Also, a DD rune on a Sven He's actually just... You can actually just see the chunks of Roshan's HP going off. Who's gonna get this kill is... Okay, the Radiant get the kill, and Razor gets the Aegis. Out comes the Poison Nova. Sven has to run. He gets glimpsed back, and he gets killed inside the pit. Out comes the Sonic Wave onto 2. Phoenix Supernova goes off. They dust up. Oh, good Blink Strike from the Slaughter to save the Lich. Oh, but it doesn't save him. Yamcha actually bought back. The Aegis on Razor gets popped. And now he's going to use Static Link. He's going to steal as much damage from Sven as he can. Meanwhile, a monster streak up for the Queen of Pain. Out comes the Shadow Strike. But the Unstable Current's going to help out there. Out. He's slowed up. Is he going to get away from the Cold Feet proc? No. Oh, yes, he is, actually. Queen links forward. Razor is surrounded. Jafar is in trouble, though. He's not going to make it out of this. The Razor does get that kill. Blink Scream. They're going to get this kill at some point, Razor. And they get it. Lost 112 damage, so he's only doing 127 right now. What I was going to say about the voice lines, though, is if you don't like them, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get used to them, because as you can kind of tell, people like to spam them a little bit. Since this is a 7k MMR game, roughly, let's take a look at their talents. We've got 150 cast range and 30 move speed up on the Venomancer. Slardar hasn't quite hit 15 yet, so he's only got 6 health regen, which is still a very good talent to have. The Dead Razor is actually 20, so... Excuse me. 15 agility, 175 cast range, 400 health. I'm talking a little bit louder to try and drown out the constant droning of that. 60 gold per minute and minus 3 second Kinetic Field cooldown. That's a very good one for the Disruptor. So that's a 4 second cooldown on the Kinetic Field. The Lich, also only 14, 175 health. Nyx Assassin has 175 health, 12% magic resist. 30 health regen and 60 gold per minute. That is insane health regen for the Ancient Apparition. It's also a very good talent to have, I guess. 23 on the Sven, so he's actually going to hit the final talent, the 25 talents first, maybe. Probably, actually. But 30 attack speed, 8 all stats, 225 mana. The mana is a good choice. Out comes the Sonic Wave. In comes the Svens. Just start... He 2 shots. 3 of them. 4 of them are dead. 4 of the Radiant are dead. Razor's the only one left standing, and he is not long for this world at the rate this is going. Out comes the Stormhammer. Mana burn. Do they have an Impale? No, they don't, but they don't need it. It's another team wipe. That's 4 team wipes in 15 minutes. This game, I don't even know anymore. Carapace plus Mana burn, work. Yeah. That's going to be 2 lanes of racks. There's really nothing that the Radiant can do about it. They don't have... The only one they've got with buyback is their Slardar. This might actually be Megas. They're intentionally going around destroying, or they were going around destroying effigies. They're gonna they're throwing it. They want the win. Out comes the Ice Blast. Gonna land on 2. They're gonna fight this, but ooh, down goes the Venomancer instantly. Icarus forward. Static Storm and a Kinetic Field. Phoenix drops the egg in the fountain. But the fountain actually doesn't do any damage to the Phoenix egg, so triple kill for the Queen of Pain. Make it a quad kill. Almost. Courier tries to get out. It's like, I am Cluckles the Brave, not Cluckles the Stupid. They're going to turn this is going to be game, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Razor, strong pusher. No way in hell he's going to fight all 5 of the Dire on his own. They smoke up for fun. And the Ancient is down to half health. The Ancient is down to a quarter health. The Ancient is very soon to be really, really dead. There we go. It's almost like I predicted that. Well, folks, this ends up being a dire victory. Hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, please be sure to like or favorite the video. You can also leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say. If you want to keep up with me and never miss any of my current series, then please be sure to click the subscribe button down below or the icon at the end of the video. If you have a match you'd like me to check out, please send me the match ID to the email in the description. You can find the match ID right here in the bottom of the score screen. We're going to leave the match real quick, because there's something else I wanted to talk about. Real quick, let me get that. Let me get my friend's list offline. Namely that if you have a compendium, Siltbreaker is officially online now. This is a multiplayer campaign. It is a 4-part co-op campaign. I'll probably be doing a video on this at some point soon. For example, there's one right now between Fly, S4, Weeha, and Jerax playing. I might actually cast some of these eventually. So look for that coming up pretty soon. And again, I have been D. The Dire won this one, and Siltbreaker is available now. So for now, good night, and good gaming.